balanced out really good. We're doing good speed again. And the boat is so comfortable in here. It is so much more comfortable than it's been at anchor lately.
You're coming too.
Join us as we grow from a building channel to a sailing channel.
One day we'll be floating in the tropics, and I'll be drinking a margarita.
Our heading is set south, and our home-built boat is getting us there.
Can't wait to show you guys.
We're Salt and Tar, and this is our life. We're happy to share, and thanks for watching. We're en route to Bahia Santa Maria, our last stop before Cabo San Lucas. It's an overnight passage, and we've been strictly sail since we left Abriojos this morning. We're surrounded by the sounds of the sea and our little wooden ship carrying us along.
Say so. More?
Creeping along nicely at 3.5 knots, we can play around with sail configuration. With 150 total nautical miles and overnighters guaranteed, so maintaining a higher speed right now is less necessary and more relaxed.
Oh, the newly leather gaff is real talkative at this angle. We're trying to go wing on wing on wing on wing. The sea state has definitely flattened a little bit, but it's messing a little bit with our ability to stay dead downwind and keep all 4 sails full.
The seas are looking pretty mellow.
Yeah, I feel like they're getting flatter and flatter.
Yeah.
And it's the purpose of keeping the Yankee so tight in for steering, or?
Oh, it's just not gonna fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's not really doing much.
It's not gonna fill, be blanketed by the main. So.
It's just kind of hanging out.
Yeah, I could roll it in. Seems like it's more the rolling that was back when you could say so about the Yankee. And may have been working a little bit as steering. In the 3s.
2.9. Ooh.
Need to get that big downwind sail.
Yeah.
Asymmetric or big drifter or something.
Yeah, that'd be primo right now.
Yeah, like a big, it'd be really sweet to have like just a big old mizzen staysail, big ripstop nylon mizzen staysail, and then a big either asymmetric or a big drifter off the end of the spread.
Yeah.
It's a little after 2 now, so do a little update on conditions. They keep changing around a little bit, but it's still pretty good. The wind had died down quite a bit and came right behind us for a second, which was kind of a bummer because we were dropping down to like 2.5 knots, which we really wanted to sail and not turn the motor back on. So we said, oh, we'll give it another half hour and see what happens. I was able to bring the boat up into the wind a little bit higher. So now we're on like a deep, like broad reach, but I've got the staysail kind of pulled like out past 90 degrees to the boat, so it's still pulling, and that's kind of helping us steer nicely. Yeah, we seem to be balanced out really good. We're doing good speed again, and the boat is so comfortable in here. It is so much more comfortable than it's been at anchor lately. I really need to grease up the jaws and the mast because that mainsail squeaking is getting a little ridiculous. All right, let's go check it out. How you going?
So perfect. Try and absorb the little bit of like direct, wonderful sunshine while it lasts. Keeping my eyes peeled for dolphins and whales.
As the wind is increasing, I was able to bring, I brought the boat a little bit up on the wind, so it's kind of hitting on our starboard quarter. I was able to just prevent the staysail further out, like past 90 degrees, so it'll stay full, even though we're not dead downwind. Helps steer us and counteract that mizzen was kind of wanting to push us around a little bit, so I rolled the Yankee out, a nice little pocket for the wind to come right through in between the mainsail and the staysail and hit that Yankee, which is also keeping the bow off and helping the mizzen not want to round us up more, and it's balancing her out a lot, so we can keep the mizzen up and keep more sail area, keep our speed up, but not be too squirrely. It's fun. It's nice to be able to kind of play with things a little bit. We haven't had that much good sailing weather on this trip yet to just really be able to play around with sail configuration and try different little things and stuff. Yeah.
I see like nothing but canvas ahead.
Day blends into evening, and we prepare for this moonless night. The forecast showed some 20 knots after dark, so we reef early while we can see.
Yeah. Oh, that sounded good. Yeah. Want me to keep going?
No, hold there.
You want it all the way?
Yeah.
There it goes. Good night, sun. Ooh, just got colder too. We were almost full sail all day. We did eventually tuck a reef into the mizzen there for a little while, and then we did take it all the way down for a bit just for a better steerability of the boat, but it's back up now and full, and we'll drop it if the wind starts to increase or we start to lose some steering or whatever else could arise. But got the main double reefed, so hopefully nothing will sneak up on us and we won't have any very dark night sail wrestling matches, because it is going to be a dark night. I found the moon!
Oh, look at her go.
Look at it in its glory!
Mighty.
The moon is supposed to set in, I think, like an hour. That was kind of cool. You can see just that little bit of illuminated crescent, and then the full moon behind it. That's pretty cool looking. All right, our heading and everything looks really great. We're just chilling down below now because it's cold and getting dark. Exhibit A. What other veggies?
What other vegetables do we need? We got bacon.
Yeah. Alfredo pasta tonight.
Alfredo bacon pasta. Squash and garlic, red onion, and bacon. And some penne pasta. We're treating ourselves to some Alfredo sauce.
It's nice to cook hearty when you're doing a night passage.
Yeah. A nice warm comfort food.
Yeah.
It hasn't been classic warm hot Mexico.
It doesn't get so cold down below.
It doesn't get so cold down below. Even when we were in Napa and it would get, you know, freezing temperatures, which there were some cold nights, you know, but we just add an extra fuzzy blanket to our bed. And once we're in for the night and all the hatches are closed, ports are closed, and we cook dinner, just cooking dinner heats up the boat pretty nicely.
And we do open the two vents,
Yeah.
the ports here, like so we don't kill ourselves. Jeez.
Peppa?
Yes. Cheers.
Cheers. Bon appetit. Well, we've made it to sunrise. We're just about to be sunrise. It was a pretty long night because it started off a little bit boisterous. Somewhere around like 9 o'clock it really started to pick up, and it wasn't until about 1 o'clock that it really started to mellow out. But it's been kind of nice and mellow the rest of the half. My previous watch and Garrett's last watch, we didn't have to adjust or change anything. We just kind of went between 4 knots, 3 knots. Every now and then it would get back up into 5s, and the boat just completely took care of herself. Whoa. So that was really nice. And I think we've got like 52 miles left.
With the engine running and our wind dying, the electric autopilot takes over. To make our remaining miles today, we need the help of the iron jib. Garrett's about to go off watch, and at night, especially in heavier conditions, we clip in, but calm day watches, we don't find it necessary. However, we never journey up forward without the other on deck or in the know.
We are about 35 miles from Bahia Santa Maria, 20 some odd miles from the first cape, and it is a beautiful day on the water. We have to keep the motor on to make it in by dark. I think Garrett might be raising the mizzen.
The north end of Bahia Santa Maria appears like an island, but it's the head of an 11-mile-long bay, easy to enter and protected in the lee of its peaks. We arrived just as the sun ducked behind the hills.
Man, these mountains are so cool. neutral.
It's been 12 years since I last saw a frigate bird. A magical moment to see them again.
I'm spotting my first frigate birds, Garrett.
Our next leg, we cross the Tropic of Cancer, officially floating in the tropics and drinking a margarita. Thanks for watching, and if you liked it, give us a thumbs up and subscribe so we can see you next week.